Cancel.
Schweezy.
It's Valentine's Day, so I thought, hey, I should be recording some Valentine's Day content. So let us begin by going over what the fuck Buzzfeed has in store for me, a single man, almost 30, who has no plans in the near future for settling down. So let's see what's going on. Let's fucking, let me read don't read the picture. You gotta read the words. It's a BuzzFeed article. Prepare some romantic meals to discover when you'll meet your true love. Let's play now. All right, what's for breakfast? We got heart-shaped waffles, berry pancakes, coffee with a foam heart, jam toast, eggs, donuts. Okay, so first of all, my breakfasts, I don't know how you want to say them. They are always coffee. And with a foam heart I don't do latte art. And I don't make lattes because lattes have sugar in them and you gotta not be consuming much sugar, you know. Be healthy like me, a referee. But yeah, no, coffee is my breakfast and like actual coffee, not like a coffee with a foam heart. That's a cappuccino. No, it's not a cappuccino because the cappuccino would be more foam. That's a latte with a foam heart made for it. So it's like donuts. Yeah, you just bought those somewhere. No one makes homemade donuts. Like, think about that. No one makes homemade donuts. Eggs should be like eggs and bacon, and this is eggs and bacon in this. And like that should be your like everyday. That's what you eat every day. That's what you should be eating every day. Probably not bacon, but if you're into eggs, I don't like eating eggs. I don't know. I think I had bad scrambled eggs when I was a kid, and I have weird eating problems. And eggs is what normal people should be eating. Berry pancakes. If your partner likes berry pancakes. Like, I just recently learned my mom, like, prefers pies over cake, and I've been making her cakes for her birthdays forever, and I'm like, I'll make you a pie this year. I'm like, why would I not make you pie if you prefer pie over cake, you know? Anyways, we're going with the heart-shaped waffles, because that's romantic as fuck, and they look like they're from fucking Waffle House. All right, lunchtime. Thinking about our lunchtime meal, folks. We got berries, a heart sandwich, salad, ramen, chips and dip, and watermelon. Okay. So I'm going to just eliminate all of these because I have a passion in my heart. Berries, that's not a fucking lunch. That's fucking, you're going on a hike. Okay? That's berries, okay? Sometimes it's good berries, but not. Heart sandwich, I don't like Panera. Panera's a ripoff. The only person in the world that really actually enjoys it is my brother. People like him, and that's not, like, it's questioned if I should breed. I just want to say that. Ramen, like, that's a fucking that's less than like $2. You buy a big old fucking box of it. Like, that's how you live. That's how you be poor, folks. That's how you be poor. You're not gonna be fucking poor for your soulmate. You don't act poor for your soulmate. They get married, then they know you're poor. Chips and dip, that's the fucking best one. That's probably the best one. The other one's watermelon. That's a fucking fruit dessert. It's not sure. Like, if she really likes watermelon, go for the watermelon. If not, chips and dip. Fucking cheese, deep fried chips, salt, you know? I want chips and dip, folks. What do you want for dinner? We got lasagna, French onion soup, pasta, ravioli, steak, and a heart pizza. Now, why does part of me feel like I'm the one making this dinner? I fucking hate French onion soup. Fuck that shit. Pasta, depends on what the pasta's mixed with. You can't just be like, we're eating pasta. I'm like, well, is there a sauce or whatever? Marinara. Are we eating spaghetti? Like, okay, we have a problem there. Like there is a legit problem. Ravioli. Good questions there. Is it Chef Boyardee? Is it Valentine's? Is it Valentine's Day? And are you literally making Chef Boyardee for your significant other? Change directions of your life. Steak, no, that's a good one, but That's the thing, though. What do you want for dinner? That's the question. We got heart pizza. Now, Schweezy's 5-cheese lasagna could be 4. I can add as many cheeses. I'll make it an 8-cheese lasagna if you don't shut the fuck up. Is famous, but that means me making dinner. But like going out though, it would go between a steak and a pizza. And do I like steak more than pizza? No, I fucking love pizza more than steak. And I like steak. I love steak. And you know what? When I'm on a low-carb diet, I will always go for steak. But in this instance, I'm going with the heart pizza. Choose a treat to end the day. Lava cake, conversation hearts, red velvet cupcakes, eclairs, chocolates, strawberry shortcake. Okay, so thinking of this situation, first of all, the conversation hearts, I've never tasted a good one of those. I guess they're marshmallows now, but they were like, when I was a kid, they were like a chalky type of candy, and like, you only took a certain amount of chalky type of candy before you're like, I want real candy. So conversation hearts are out. Eclairs, that's the fucking shit that George Costanza eats out of a trash can. We're not going with fucking eclairs either. Chocolates, yeah, you just had that fucking laying around or whatever. You're like, yeah, you want some chocolate? I got it from work, it was a fucking work bonus. So the real options in this are lava cake, red velvet cupcakes, and strawberry shortcake. And the strawberry shortcake looks bought, so we're going to go no from that, even though I probably said it wrong. We're going to go with that. Red velvet cupcakes and lava cakes. Now, I'm going to say here, you're with your honeys. You're taking her on a romantic evening. You take her to Applebee's, obviously. Like, you're not taking her anywhere else. You're clearly taking her to Applebee's. And you get her the lava cake. And the lava cake is what wins you over. And that's why you get a very sad hand job. That's what happens to you. So you're going with the lava cake. All right, here we go. Wait, you can't end the day without a drink. You figured it out. You didn't know I didn't have any problems before this. You knew. So we got wine. Okay, we got a cocktail. We got just water for me, champagne, coffee, and a milkshake. First of all, it's too late for coffee. We all know that. When women are like, you want to come up to my place for a cup of coffee? I'm like, it's 2 a.m. No, I don't want a fucking cup of coffee. Like, if you're trying to have sex with me, don't go for cup of coffee, because that one won't work. George Costanza even also said it best, second time. He'd be like, if I drink coffee, I'll be up all night. That's why you don't offer coffee. Milkshake, are you fucking 12? Are you fucking 12? If 12-year-olds had houses, but they also couldn't buy alcohol till 21, they'd be like, you want to come over to my house for a milkshake? That's what they'd fucking say. And so we're not going with a milkshake either. Champagne, this is the fucking New Year's Eve. Just water for me. Are you fucking just boring? That's the word, boring. So it's like a cocktail, wine, champagne. I guess champagne would be considered. I go with wine because I would say women like wine. I like wine, dude. Fucking a guy's like, I don't like wine. Shut the fuck up. Fragile masculinity comes in the form of men who say they don't like wine. We all like wine. It's just fucking fruit juice. Sometimes a little sour than you remember, but you can shut the fuck up. That's also what you can do. So we're all going with wine. You're a fucking adult. Bonus question, pick a cute animal to cuddle with. Dog, cat, chinchilla, just a teddy bear, rabbit, and guinea pig. First of all, the only cuddly alive things that are worth cuddling with are the dog and the cat. The cat is 50-50. We don't know if it'll cuddle with you. But there's nothing better than coming home. You're high, you're drunk out of your mind. You're just in the right mental space. And you see an animal, it's the fucking best. And dogs are the best because they'll come to you and want you at first. And they'll regret it, but they won't move. So that's why we pick dogs. What's calculating the results? Let's see what's going on here. We're going to meet our fucking match on Valentine's Day. So I'm fucking excited. That's tomorrow. The day this comes live will become true. And next week, if I talk about getting a girlfriend, then it's real. And if it's not real, Buzzfeed, it's a bunch of crocs. So that's that. We also got, tell me how you really, that's how they spelled it. I'm just reading what I heard. It's a lot of E's. Really feel about Valentine's Day. Okay. I'll tell you how I really feel. I've told you all already that I don't base my personality or my life successes on meeting a woman. And now I'm going to answer a Buzzfeed quiz. Fucking Buzzfeed's quiz about it. Tell me how you really feel about Valentine's Day. Chocolate or flowers? First of all, I'm a man. Fuck flowers. I don't give a shit. I really, I'll understand, like, why do women not want sex from their husband? I'm like, I'll get that. Why do women like flowers? Like, I don't fucking know. I can't figure it out. So I'm going with chocolate. Let's see what's here. We got 55% chocolate, 45% flowers. So more men are on BuzzFeed than women. That's a good, that's a weird answer. Maybe I should get off this website. All right, choose one. Okay, I'll choose one. Jewelry or stuffed animals? Jewelry or stuffed animals? Why is this a fucking thing? Okay, I'm going to tell ladies, if you're really into stuffed animals, and a guy offers you the option between choosing between stuffed animals or jewelry, still pick the jewelry because you can sell the jewelry and buy a lot more stuffed animals. So we're going with jewelry for obvious reasons, okay? 60%, 40% stuffed animals. That's also a big question here, folks. How dumb are people with money? All right, choose one, Valentines or Galentines. Now, a Valentine's Day would be me with someone I love. Galentine's Day would be me going out for lunch with a bunch of friends who are women, who I am also not attracted to. Fatter women tend to celebrate Galentine's Day. So if I'm going to choose between Galentine's Day, hanging out with a bunch of fat chicks, or Valentine's Day, hanging out with a woman who will definitely have sex with me, we're going with Valentine's Day. That is for sure. Which would you rather do on V-Day? I hope that has nothing to do with World War II. I hope we're talking V-Day means Valentine's Day. Stay in or go out? Okay, that's a good question. Because you think going out would be the best option. You think what you want to do, shit like that. But it's so my initial answer would be go out. But the idea of going out would mean that there's hey, maybe there's a thing going on that we can go to and shit like that, and we can have fun and do something like that. Go out. If that's the case, yes, go out is my answer. However, if it's go out, we're going to go to a restaurant and we're going to eat a meal and we're going to spend money, we're going to kind of look nice, and then we're going to go home. No, I don't want to do that. But if it's a go out, it's every Valentine's Day, this place does this, and shit like that. And it's a cool event. Yeah, let's do that. But if it's have a fancy meal and shit like that, I'd rather stay in. But then you have kids and shit like that. Valentine's Day, I'm do Valentine's Day? Not on Valentine's Day. That's a life hack for you. If you want to have a romantic evening, do it any other day of the week or any other day of the year but Valentine's Day. That's my option. I would rather just stay in. If it's going to be a nice meal, I'd rather make it. But if it's a, go out to, but if it's, go out to dinner thing, yeah, so stay in. That's my answer. 63% stay in. I think there's a lot of guys doing these. I think there's more guys on BuzzFeed than women. That's the scary part. Choose one, pink or red. I've been liking Machine Gun Kelly's guitars, because they're the first guitar since a very good Tom DeLonge guitar that's only had a pickup in the bridge. So, I'm going to go with pink today. I could have changed it to red another day, but we're going with pink today. Pink 49, red 51. Well, they're pretty close color, shit like that. It's fun. And my mom hated me. I had a shirt. I wanted a pink shirt when I was a kid. No. I eventually got a pink shirt, but it was 10 reasons why tough guys wear pink. One of them shirts and shit like that. Paris or Florence? Paris, Texas, or Florence, Texas? You pick Paris, Missouri, or Florence, Missouri. You pick the two. I'm just gonna pick Paris, just because, you know, I don't really give a shit. Choose one. Hearts, arrows. We're going with hearts. Like, why would you not want to go with hearts? Choose a type of chocolate. I like milk chocolate, and everyone's like, milk chocolate is ass. I'm like, but I'm trash, and you're apparently not trash. Dark chocolate does not taste good unless you put a lot of sugar in it. That's just the truth. Dark chocolate does not taste good, and they're like, it does taste good. It tastes. I'm like, I'm tasting more sugar than chocolate. So, milk chocolate, here we go. Someone's going to debate me in the fucking comments, I know. Do you really like Valentine's Day? You know, a past me would say, ew, no. I would never say yas. Fuck that. I'm more an IDK or it's okay. So what am I feeling right now? It's like, how's my love life? Let's talk about my love life. It's Valentine's Day. Y'all stuck through this. Y'all get to see how I want to spend this. How's my love life? I mean, it's going nowhere, but it's also, I don't feel desperate. I feel good by myself, and it's like, I don't need a partner to make me feel good, and I don't need to wait on someone or whatever. I don't feel like a damsel in distress or whatever, or that I'm like desperately running out of time or whatever. I'm like, if I meet someone, I meet someone. If I don't, I don't, you know. You know, divorce is expensive too. Weddings are expensive. Divorce. How do I feel? I'm like, do you like Valentine's Day? It's okay. Gives me something to talk about on a podcast and other days. So, anyways, that's that. Are you excited? Did that motivate you in any way? Did that make you excited? Did it? Hey there, you just checked out a highlight from Cancel Schweezy. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you learned something and that you are now a smarter individual. Just so you know, we have full episodes and other many highlights available now. Click here for the next best thing that you can go check out as well. And make sure you press that subscribe button and press that notification bell. That way you get updated anytime we make a new post or anytime that we make a new highlight or full episode. So thank you. Honk if you love butt drugs, and stay awesome.